On here. Last story to talk about. Cardinals wide receiver Christian Kirk, quote, "It's now or never for us." Alrighty, yeah, I mean, it's possible. This is not, the old NFL where you need 3, 4, 5 years at the quarterback position to finally be like, alrighty, now we can make the wild card game. Now we can officially start going for the playoffs. No. Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson have truly just kind of revitalized that thinking in this new age of quarterback. They both kind of, Lamar Jackson kind of sat for half the season and then came out, and then he was already kind of making the playoffs and making deeper runs. Deeper, not the deepest. I don't think he never got to a AFC Championship game, right? Let's go to his, I don't think he ever got to just all first round exits. What was this? This was in Buffalo. So never got to the AFC Championship game, unfortunately. But Patrick Mahomes, I mean, folks, sat the first year and then won MVP year 2 with 50 touchdowns. Absolutely fantastic. Got to the AFC Championship game. Unfortunately, lost to Brady. Then 2019, won the Super Bowl. And then just last year, got back to the Super Bowl. So we don't need this long, drawn-out process. You can go out there, once you have the quarterback, it's game on, game time, baby. We can make the Super Bowl year 1. It's not out of the realm. Year 1 is a little difficult, but year 2 and beyond, now we're in it, folks. So yeah, I can definitely kind of get behind this. It's now or never for us. You just signed J.J. Watt. We don't know how much longer he has. Larry Fitzgerald, he's not their number 1 or even number 2 wide receiver. Now, unfortunately, the number 4. With Christian Kirk and A.J. Green, unfortunately, but that's still a nice veteran piece that you still want to kind of get a ring with before he exits. Once again, A.J. Green, we don't know how much longer he has in this league, so they've got some nice key pieces, don't get us wrong, but these pieces are just going to start kind of dropping in talent from here on out. This is your best chance to go get it. So let's see what Christian Kirk is saying in this quote here, and let's go into this article. Alrighty, so in Kliff Kingsbury and Kyler Murray's third season together, the expectation is that the Cardinals should compete for a division title and a playoff spot this season. If not, things could get exceedingly hot for Kingsbury in the desert. I don't know why everybody's putting so much pressure on Kliff Kingsbury, folks. The man just got here, and everyone wants him out. I mean, folks, y'all gave Matt Patricia three years? And he never won. And Kliff Kingsbury in 2. Let's bring this up. Let's get what he's done here. Kliff Kingsbury has done for this Cardinals team. They haven't made it to the playoffs, correct? All right, so Kliff Kingsbury going into the third season. First year, they went 5-10. Second year, went 8-8. And he's already on the hot seat. For what? For what? You had Kyler Murray rookie year, and you went 5-10. That's pretty dang good. And then second year, you increased your wins. Why everybody's putting Kliff Kingsbury on the hot seat? This man's got at least 4 more years, folks. I give this man at least 3 before we kind of start even thinking about this man being on the hot seat. He's came in and won already. So what are we doing? Why is he on the hot seat? I'm not buying that at all, folks. He's got time still. Obviously, this is a tough division as well. This is a real hard division. And you already kind of want to start kicking this man out? I think that's a little premature over here. So I'm not buying that Kliff Kingsbury is going to be on the hot seat if they don't get it right this year. Obviously, we still want you to start winning games. I mean, we're not going to give him a free pass. But I mean, if he goes 9-7, well, what is it now? It's going to be 9-8. 9-8 now with the extra game, 10-7, and let's just say they miss out on the wild card just because the division is so hot. As long as you're increasing those wins, I don't know what y'all are talking about over here. So I'm not buying that Kliff Kingsbury is going to be on the hot seat if they don't kind of, be Super Bowl contenders this year. I'm not kind of buying that. All right, here we go. Receiver Christian Kirk noted during an interview on NFL Network's Good Morning Football that the urgency is clear. Quote, I think it's now or never for us. That's the attitude in the locker room. We finally feel like we have all the pieces to put it together and really make a push for the playoffs and for a championship. Ooh, they got championship aspirations, folks. They are not just saying, hey, we're good enough for a deep playoff run. We're good enough to win a ring right now. Mostly those running backs aren't the best over there in Arizona. I know the guys in the locker room aren't expecting anything less than that. Ooh, I love that. Everybody buying in. Everybody on the same page. We are ring chasers right now. Okay, I'm kind of buying it now. Maybe Kliff Kingsbury is going to be on the hot seat. If everybody's acting like this, maybe he is going to be on the hot seat. We'll see. We know that opportunity we have at hand, and then we know we have to be better. Since Coach Kingsbury's been here, we've gotten better every year. That's what we've been saying, folks. He's been getting better every year. So it's not like, he floundered year 1, he floundered year 2. Now we have to start seeing something year 3. They've been getting better, folks. Y'all gave what did Matt Patricia get? Because if he got 4 years, that's absolutely ridiculous. I don't think he did. I think he got 3. Let's see, though. Dan Campbell's going to get 4 at least. And you're going to tell me you're not going to give Kliff Kingsbury at least 4? Come on. What did Matt Patricia do? Matt Patricia, he got a little cut short. He had like 2.5. He got fired mid-year this year. All right, so that's accurate. That's accurate right there. But Matt Patricia started 6-10, then went down to 3-12, and then finished last season 5-11. So we're not even talking about what Kliff Kingsbury. I mean, Kliff Kingsbury is miles ahead of Matt Patricia. All right, he got 2.5. That makes me feel a little bit better on Matt Patricia. All right. Back to the article. Since Coach Kingsbury's been there. Since Coach Kingsbury's been there, we have gotten better every year. Now it's the year where we've got a young group of core guys that have been through it all. Through a lot. All the ups and downs. We know the opportunity is here, and we have to rise to the occasion, and we have the right guys and the right leadership to do so. Alrighty, so everyone's buying into, championship or bust, and like I said, I can get behind that as well. Championship or bust for this Cardinals team is just truly unfortunate. Their division that they're in, folks. The Seahawks, the 49ers, and the Rams. I mean, this is just it's brutal, folks. It's absolutely brutal. And that's not an excuse of why you can't be great. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's just so brutal, the level of competition. I mean, folks, that's 6 games. 6 games right off the rip that are kind of 50-50. And we're talking about a 17-game season. Let's just say, worst case scenario, you lose all those games. You got to go 11-6. You know what I mean? And at that point, you're losing all the tiebreakers for the top seed there. So it's just real tough. What did the Cardinals do last year in the division? Let's see what they did last year. We can bring this up quickly. All right, in the division, they went 2-4, folks, 2-4. Not out of the realm of possibility that they go 0-6. 49ers went 3-3. The Rams went 3-3. The Seahawks in the division went 4-2. So I'm telling y'all, this is a real tough, tight division, folks. So it's going to be hard for them to kind of compete for the division lead, kind of just wanting to try to kind of really kind of be a wild card spot throughout the entire season, and then maybe in the back half make their move, start really putting it on, kind of do or die mentality. But it's going to be tough for anybody in this division to truly get it done here. Jeez. That division is so freaking tight, folks. There's no other division that is this good. The NFC South, Saints, Bucks, Panthers, Falcons. No. Bucks by a mile, and then everybody else is just kind of mediocre. No more Drew Brees with the Saints, so that's one good team in the division. This NFC West is all great, folks. Seahawks, Rams, Cardinals, 49ers. Those were all championship contenders in this league, folks. Let's keep going with these divisions. The NFC East, let's not even kid ourselves. Washington, Giants, Cowboys, Eagles, that's not even close to what that NFC West is. The NFC North, Packers, Bears, Vikings, Lions. Obviously, the Packers are the best. The Vikings are kind of truly mediocre. And the Bears, we don't know how they're going to look with Justin Fields. We think they're going to be good, but that's not going to be close to, Rams or the Seahawks. Then we get the AFC South. Titans, Colts, Houston, Texans. Titans are great. Colts should be great. Houston is still trash. They've got nobody besides Deshaun Watson. And Jacksonville Jaguars have Tim Tebow on their squad. AFC East, Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, Jets. Bills are great. Dolphins should be really solid. Patriots are big question mark. And the Giants have rookie head coach, rookie quarterback. AFC North, Steelers, Ravens, Browns, Bengals. Steelers should be okay, pretty above average. Ravens, once again, should be really kind of solid. Browns should be solid. But then you have the Bengals. So the AFC North may be the closest thing because those three teams of Steelers, Ravens, Browns are really kind of solid all together. But then you got the outlier. You've got the one outlier of the Bengals. And then the last division, the AFC West. Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers, Broncos. Chiefs are great. Raiders are mediocre. Chargers should be great. And then the Broncos are a big question mark. So no other division is as tight as this one. So we can give a little, I'm talking very little, folks. I don't like to give any free passes out, but I can give a little bit of a pass for this Cardinals team of possibly, maybe underperforming a little bit. A little bit. That's why I can't put Kliff Kingsbury on the hot seat. You're in the toughest division by a mile. A mile. That's 6 games, folks. 6 games. Tough as heck. So, I love the attitude here, though. They're not making excuses. They say it's championship or bust, and I can get behind all that. But let's see what happens this year. I'm not bailing on Kliff Kingsbury, though. Absolutely not. Gosh forbid, let's say, they go, let's just say, geez Louise, let's just say this Cardinals team goes 6-11. Gosh forbid. I'm still not bailing on the man. No, sir. No, sir.